Hey guys, welcome back. Modi 101 here, and we are back in the box on, what is this? All the Mods 10. All right, so let's see what I've set up. This is our little automatic coal maker going on over here. I think I did these before, so I think you might have already seen those, but if not, I did all those. I worked on our kitchen, just kind of finishing things out. I put down like the cutting board for this, all of the items for just a cookie for blockheads. And then I put all the sushi stuff up here too, the sushi go. So in here, we got a lot more food. This is actually what I worked on the most on, all the way around here, all the way down, all the way here. What's it? Oh yeah, all the way down. I forgot that I put them up here. Those are all with this, and then everything up here and here is all of the Pam's crops going. I have all the vanilla stuff along here. Right here, I've got all of the Farmer's Delight. These are technically the colonies, but they just give regular mushrooms. Here is the sushi and go stuff. This, they have different metadata, so until I combine them. So that's why they're in there, and you can see this thing's full too. And then over here, just kind of miscellaneous different mods of different things that we can, that we got. Most of this was just bought from this fella. As you can see, all of the Pam's crops, not all that exciting. I haven't gotten into the trees. A lot of the trees can't be planted in here, but there's all kinds of flowers and stuff. You can see we can actually get spawn eggs we can buy for pretty cheap, a diamond, you know. Grass blocks, you know, composted dirt. Oh, you know, I never got kelp going. Yeah. Now we'll figure it out. Over here, nothing much has changed. I haven't been able to make many of the blocks, but it is going. You can see we got some emeralds there. Pretty good on iron. And then over here, because I moved this out, I expanded. So this is all inferium. Then you've got all of the elemental ones here and nature seeds. And then here is chicken and creeper. And then we have stuff down here. Now, something that happens that I've been working on, because I was just working on the mod, not really thinking much of it. But in mystical agriculture, some of these seeds can give other stuff. So I'm not even making all of the seeds. Like you can see here, prismarine seeds. I didn't make those. I just got them. You know, let's just collect all of this. You can see exactly what I'm talking about. So now we have brass seeds and iron seeds. You know. So brass we don't have. I'm pretty sure. Oh, we got lead, redstone alloy, iron, and brass. That's copper. So I'm just going to go ahead. We'll stick redstone alloy here. We'll stick brass seeds there. Lead, I feel I have, and iron, I know I have. But let's just check. What's this? Lead seeds. There you go. See? So sometimes it just gives you some. And then here's the kicker. There's brass seeds. So now that I do that, I now got copper seeds. So it randomly gives you stuff that you might not already have, and once you have it, you can then claim it, and the whole thing's crazy. The whole thing is crazy. So anyway, so yeah, there's that. In here, nothing has changed. Our adorable little guy is still here. Actually, I haven't even turned it on yet. Considering the fact that as of this moment, the only thing running on power is this one machine, I'm not too worried about it. Up here, I did make the coke oven, the crude blast furnace, and the alloy kiln. And as you can see, we got 32 buckets of this coming out of that. So there's that. And then if we go up, This was the only one I couldn't plant in a the botany pots. They changed the botany pots for this pack. You can put in vanilla trees, but you can't put in any of the Pam's trees. So yeah, very different. All right, now that I've spent a quarter of the video catching you guys up, that's where we are now. Let's figure out where we want to go, because we've been working on power. Extreme reactors, we dipped our toe in and some of this stuff. And I think for power right now, we're pretty good, considering we don't have any machines. I've been told that modern industrialization is very grindy, but at the same time, I kind of want to see where this goes, because this is pretty cool. More coke ovens, steam blast furnaces. And then we get just a lot of, Minecraft used to really do multi-block machines, and I loved it. And then they really kind of stepped away from it, so. Okay, so welcome to Modern Industrial. Reading will help. This is a mod which is similar to IC2 and GregTech in its nature, but you must progress differently than those two mods. Well, good thing is I don't remember IC2 and I've never messed with GregTech, so. I remember IC2, I just remember how it goes. Through these quests, I will guide you to making parts required for all the mods star, and later on, Infinity Armor. All right. So we got that. We got a book somewhere, and we got a wrench. Let's go see if we can find this wrench. I probably just claimed it and threw it in here. Let's see. Hey, there it is. All right. We got a wrench. I'm just kind of spitballing and bouncing around wherever I want in this pack. So, all right, Forge Hammer is the beginning of your journey. It has a lot of uses, like getting a better output out of your ores and making components for future crafts. The hammer you crafted is not required for the recipe, but it will give you a better output. Okay. So let's see, we got to make one of these. I made one of these for here. So this is the guy for this mod. So as you can see, there's some stuff in here. We're going to have to remember there's some fluid pipes. So we can buy some gears. We can buy a steel upgrade. We can buy an analog circuit and a bronze drill. Plus we can get tin and copper, just purchasing them. So, okay. So let's make some more of this stuff. Let's go ahead and do that. And ooh, that seems. Let's just go for an iron hammer, because they're going to give us one. How do we get these? How do we get those? Okay. All right. Let's go do this. All right. So first, wait, are we low on iron? Wait, hold. Oh yeah, that's right. We use a lot of iron. Okay, that's fine. We got backups. That's this is life in the cube, man. You gotta just be ready to roll with it. All right, we'll grab that. And I think this is one of those packs that I'm just gonna have to leave open all day just to gather resources, which is fine. All right. So let's put these in. Oh, well, doesn't matter. We can do it like this. And then this gives us another stack and a half. All right, let's try that again. All right, what do we need? Just 2 more of these. 1 and 2. There we go. And there's that. And then this hammer, we're going to need 5 of these. So that means we need 20 of these. Let's see. Oh, we should be fine. 20. All right, cool. All right, gonna do that. Nope. All right, so that's one bad thing with this unit here, is that it doesn't have the ability to do that. But there we go. All right, and let's make this hammer. Do I not have sticks? How do I not have sticks? All right, seems odd, but whatever. All right, and boom, there we go. All right, cool. So this stuff, do we get? All right. So we get a diamond hammer. What does this say? Villager trades. The forge hammer acts as the workstation block for the... Oh. Okay, why is this called the hammer? The villager will give you a wide variety of useful trades. All right, so I think for now, because I kind of just want to use this room, and I tend to just put everything against the wall. So let's just put this out here. Okay, and then we put that in there. Okay, does it stay in there? No, it does not. All right. So there's that. So that's kind of cool. You know what? Maybe actually I kind of like putting this in here because it seems right. You know what I'm saying? And then let's go ahead and grab item frame. All right, simple. There we go. And we'll stick this here with that. That way we know where it's at. Because that's kind of the point of that room, right? All right, we can put that in there. All right, so now that we got that, it wants us to make copper dust. The forge hammer will allow you to easily crush copper ingots or ore forms of dust. All right, so let's test this out. What was the other one? The other one is tin. So let's look up copper. We have lots of this. And then let's see, tin. We have a good amount of this too. All right, let's go test this out. So we need our hammer, I guess. Put the hammer in, put the copper in for dust. Boom. Oh, does it take 4? All right, whatever. That was quick. It didn't use too much of it. There we go. Now we have these. Let's go put this raw ore back in. So that's kind of cool. I don't think that was great at doubling it, whatever. All right. So here's this. We get 2 more of those, and we get a bunch more of those. Now we got to make bronze powder. Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty easy. What was it? This, and then this. All right. It gives us 60 of those. Sweet. All right. That gives us other things. Cool. Thanks, I guess. All right. And we got a bronze block. Here we go. All right. And let's just cook these up super duper quick. Let's go get some of our coal. I don't know. I really enjoy living in a box. I'm telling you, this is like kind of, I could see myself doing this in real life, to be dead honest with you. All right, so we'll throw all this stuff in here. We'll grab our plethora of that. All right, so a bronze boiler converts water into steam. Steam will act as a fuel for your machines to work in the steam age. Okay. To use the machine, simply provide it with water and any furnace fuel. This will raise the temperature of the machine to maximum temperature. It will be able to handle 4 machines simultaneously. Okay, so we need fire clay bricks, which is made... Okay, how do we make fire clay? Brick dust. How do we get brick dust? Okay. Oh, okay. Well, that's easy. Let's do that. All right. So, bricks. I should have some, but let's grab some clay, which I should definitely have some. And we're going to cook up a stack of bricks real quick. There we go. Perfect. All right. We'll head over here. Grab our hammer, and bricks, and brick dust. There we go. Might as well make these last 2 just because I have them. All right. Perfect. There we go. And then we need clay. So we're going to go like this. Put that back in there. And this. And boom. There we go. And then we'll cook up 1 set just in case there's something where we need raw stuff. All right. So let's put this up here. So that's how we're going to make this. All right. Bronze plates. Pretty simple. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. I feel like we're going to need a bunch of these, but I'll make that much. I'll even keep this on me. All right, so there is those, a furnace, and then a bronze tank. Yeah, see, I knew it. That's how they get you. That's how they get you. All right, there's that. With that, does that. That's better. And then do we have a piece of glass? We do. That goes around like this. All right. And then we need a furnace. Oh, I missed. Boom. There we go. All right. Here's those. Let's just do this for now because I don't know how many we're going to need. Come here. All right. And boom. We've got a bronze boiler. All right. So let's also see if, let's get a sink. Okay. Oh, look at that. We already have one. Cool. And let's get some fluid pipes. And then do I have my pipe wrench? I do. Okay. So let's go up and just kind of set this thing down and see what we're looking at here. Now, yes, this is technically power, but it's fine. So I think we're going to go maybe like here. So if we put down the sink, right, and then we put this guy down, let's open that up. All right, steam, water. Okay, so now if we go like this, right, and then like this, is it going to let us work? Are these going to work together? There we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. So now let's just go grab some charcoal. And, yeah, I'd have more charcoal, but I ran out of wood. Here we go. Well, I mean, I have that. All right. Let's see. So now if we put this in here, all right, temperature's getting high enough. Okay. Water's full. We used one. Okay, so once it gets going, I wonder... Oh, there we go. There we go. So around maybe 250 degrees, we started really getting... All right, cool. So now we have that. I hope it doesn't explode. There's that, and that, and that. That gives us a fluid pipe. Cool. Well, we did it with our own. So what do we have here? Bronze furnace, bronze macerator, bronze compressor, bronze mixer, and bronze cutting machine. Do you notice how this says it'll take 4 machines simultaneously? Well, here's 5. Well, damn it. All right. Steam blast furnace. So I think I might end up making more of these, but let's see if we can make some of these. All right, let's just do this. Let's add that one to the list. See how many of these we can make here in the last couple. That's going to be rough. Some of the stuff we might not be able to make. That's fine. Okay. And finally, this guy. Okay, so we ended up getting a block. Oh, that's a bronze machine casing. And some of their fluid pipes, which I think steam would be considered fluid. So let's see if we can at least make the first one. So what do we need? We need this guy. All right, so we need more of these. Maybe, yeah, I'll definitely have to make more bronze in between episodes, but there we go. Okay. Oh, no, we already made that. This guy. Oh, there we go. All right, bronze furnace, done and done. Take these 2 off the list. Bronze macerator. What do I need? How do I have everything? I don't know, but there we go. We had some of these pipes. So there's the macerator. The compressor, I'm missing. Really? All right, let's go back down this rabbit hole. There's that. I'm almost guaranteed going to run out of bronze, right? There's that. What else do we need? We need another one of these. That's fine. Pretty simple. copper rods, 1 and 2. This hammer, I'm going to have to make another one of those. And then one of these guys with 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. And, damn it. And boom and boom. Okay, so hold on, let's see something here. Uses gunpowder to 2 times this machine's speed. I don't know what it does, though, but it says that on all of them. All right, what is this one? Bronze mixer. What are we missing? All of this stuff. So we got to do another one of these. Okay. I get a feeling we're going to run out of these plates, and we just did. Okay. Bink. That's not enough, is it? Nope. All right, so we made 3 machines. That's not bad, right? And then we have, how do I make these fluid pipes? Let's find out. Fluid pipes recipe. No, I just want. Oh, it's right here. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Flattening. No. Bind. No. Compressor. Okay. Well, let's go see what we can do. Maybe we might just have enough. So if I stick these like this, I'm assuming they all run off of steam. And if I do this, all right. I don't understand how your fluid pipes work. Oh, oh. So I'm going to use these out of spite. All right, there's that and that and that. So now all of these machines are filling up. We can actually see the steam going up. So I wonder how this is as a furnace. What does this say? Disable, lock, editing disabled. Okay. So here's the kicker. I'm sure this is cool, but I'm sure it's not as cool as these furnaces, but we'll try it out. All right, let's see. Let's get some wood. Oh, nope, not what I wanted. Logs. There we go. Let's do some spruce logs. We're just going to make some charcoal, right? Why not? Just to kind of test this machine out. All right, there we go. Not insanely fast, but that's fine. Macerator and bronze compressor. This guy's doing okay. It is very warm. Oh, that's still 1 piece of charcoal? Wow. And I guess because we're constantly having water come in. Okay. All right. So powered machines where you're not worried about the power. No other GUI. Okay, is there a show recipes? So yeah, pretty much just every one of your furnace recipes, it looks like. Okay. All right, so let's see what this macerator does. Just makes dust out of things. 107 different pages. So that's 300 dust things it makes. Pretty much anything you can dust, it will dust. All right. And the compressor, show recipes. This makes plates. And it's 1 per instead of 2 per. And then we just run this through for the next thing. Okay, cool. So, what do I need to do? Well, let's look at a couple quick things. Let's go ahead and gather all this stuff. Hey, look, there's another one of the pipes I don't care about. There's a bronze tank. I wonder if we could use that. All right. And, oh, look, we got one of those. I want to see with this to make, okay, so the steam blast furnace unlocks new horizons for progression. This will be a key multi-block in the future endeavors. Not only will this multi-block allow you to make steel ingots, but also it allows processing of raw synthetic oil into synthetic oil, which we'll use later for rubber and more things. So we need a steam blast furnace, I guess this is the controller, 31 of the fire clay bricks, bronze fluid input hatch, bronze item input hatch, bronze fluid output, and bronze item output. And that gives us oil. And then this guy, the coke oven will be used to convert coal into coke. Coke is 4 times as effective as fuel as coal. All right, and I guess it's its own thing. So coke oven is just bricks and that, and then bricks, and then these guys are just machine casings. So what I'm going to want to do, and let's just see something. It is only on the second of those. It's not fast, but it's almost free. So I'm going to make a bunch of bronze, and I may get all the stuff together we need. I will not make these machines on off camera because I want to do them with you guys. So, all right, there we go. Done and done. I did not necessarily have a plan, but there are so many chapters in this. So real quick, just in case there's anybody who's having a problem with me doing a lot of off-camera work. This botany pots with the mystical agriculture stuff, you guys have seen this a million times. Okay? It's not any different. Over here, we got easy villagers. You guys have seen this a million times. No need to do this. Growing plants with botany pots, Pam's Harvestcraft plants out of botany pots into drawers. You've seen this, and I'm just talking my channel, a million times. I'm rounding here. And so, yeah, and then even the setup for the cooking with blockheads and even the sushi and go and stuff, I've done before, at least the setup. So that's why I'm doing that stuff off camera, or at least during streams, because you're not missing much. Me buying trees and planting them at the top level, you're probably not going to need to watch that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm doing it, because there's so much in this pack that if I sit here and just needle at these things we've done 1,000 times, I'm going to be at like 80 episodes and we're all going to be bored. So, all right, guys, there we go. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget, like, subscribe, click that bell, leave a comment, share on social media. Any and all of those things help me out tremendously. If you guys want to take it to the next level, get access to this server and all of our other servers, hang on our Discord, be in our Saturday streams and our Saturday calls and all that fun stuff while supporting what I do, go check out the Patreon link down below. If you guys want to watch me do the off-camera work on this, I do this every Friday at noon Mountain Time at twitch.tv/Modi101. The link is down in the description. Go click that. Go follow. Come hang out. I love seeing you guys there. It's a lot more interactive. Because here's the reason. I make a video right now. I'm going to let you go behind the scenes. Today is January 5th. You guys are probably not seeing this for like 2 weeks from now. I don't even know what day this comes out. I mean, I know when I upload it, but right now I don't. So when you guys leave comments, I'm going to be dead honest with you. 90% of the time, I have no idea what you're talking about because I've recorded 2 more videos of this series since I recorded that video. It's been weeks. I don't remember what I said. It's all gibberish to me, as it is to you. So, yeah, but when you come to a stream, I'm live, baby. You can be like, hey, Modi, and I'll be like, hey, insert name. And sometimes I actually say that, so just be ready to insert your name. So, yeah, go check that out. Twitch.tv/Modi1 down below. Last but definitely not least, if you want to get your own server, head on over to Host Havoc. Use the link down below. That way they know you're coming from one of my videos. And until next time, I want to thank you all so much for hanging out, and we'll see you guys later. Bye!